Hello everyone, and thanks for joining us today on this quick look of the 2014 Buick Regal. Today's episode is being sponsored by Avis of Troy. A special thanks goes out to them for helping us get hooked up with this all-new 2014 Regal. Now, as you can see, Buick has really done a lot as far as the facelift with the all-new 2014 lineup. You can really see that in the LaCrosse, and of course, as we had before us here, the Regal. Now, some of the changes that we have here is this the even larger front end grille. Now, if you can look closely, even behind the long front black lines in the vehicle, we have this very interesting sort of knit-like grille plating behind the actual grille, which really just gives it a nice solid look. Now, of course, the headlights are updated as well as far as styling goes. We have a little different design in there. I think it, of course, adds to its dramatic overall appearance. Now, standard is these wonderful 18-inch alloy wheels. Now, in my opinion, these are what really make the full upgrade for 2014. Is this the overall standard alloy wheel? As you can see, it just has such a nice pronounced look to it. It has such a nice design. You'd really think it's almost something that would be optional on a vehicle like this. Now, coming around to the rear of the vehicle, since this is the Premium 1 Group Turbo, we have the rear darked out tail lamps a bit there, which give it a nice sporty look to it. They're definitely going towards the Regal Turbo as far as being a very sport-geared, sporty vehicle, no longer your grandfather's vehicle. They really want to get away from that whole theme, and when you think of a Buick, they want you to think sporty, no longer grandpa. So I think they're doing a nice job with keeping that going. Now, of course, we have the rear dual exhaust here, which looks very nice. Plenty of trunk space for all of your luggage and carrying needs. Go ahead and open up here with the key fob. Again, plenty of room. We have a rear split 60/40 seats in the back, so if you need to put something in the trunk that's even longer than the actual trunk length, we have no issues with that. Now, coming along to the side here, we have a very roomy back seat, and now all the doors are equipped with the keyless entry. Just press the button to unlock. Of course, leather appointed. Nice door trim on the door panels, very soft, nice stitching within. A nice black leather with the white stitching gives it a nice look. Again, very soft leather on the interior, very high quality feeling. Everything feels very solid, very well put together. Again, I think that they've really just stepped up their game so much with the Buick lineup as far as the quality of the materials they're using. It's really just exciting to me. Now, looking in the front here, we have a 12-way power adjustable driver's seat, which is very comfortable, I might add. However, it could use more side bolstering. The side bolsters in this are just not adequate enough for how fast you can sometimes find yourself going into the corners. Now, we have automatic headlamps, of course, and fog lights, as you saw earlier. You have all of your steering wheel controls right at your fingertips. You have your cruise control and heated steering wheel. Then we also, of course, have our newly updated gauges, which look nice. Not a whole dramatic difference there. And this center stack area looks nice. And, of course, what's very important is how the Regal drives. So let's go ahead and take a ride and see what we think of that. So now, stepping in, you will be greeted by two large screens, and of course the keyless entry, which comes with push to start. So all you have to do is just put your foot on the brake and press the button. One of the things that Buick has strived for, and really the General Motors brand as a whole, is just to create a better, nicer, higher quality interior, and they have definitely outdone themselves with this vehicle. We have very soft leather steering wheel, which is really one of my favorite things of the whole vehicle. And just looking at it, everything looks nicely put together as a whole. Nice wide dashboard, very soft materials used all over. Every surface you touched is very soft, well thought out, well laid out. Then of course we have the Buick MyLink system, and then just the whole interior space really has such a nice flow to it that really just all centers around the MyLink system, as you can see there in the center. It's really just one of my favorite steering wheels of the entire industry. We have our MyLink with hand controls, and it's such an easy system to use. We have, of course, it's our touch screen system. Then we also have a few buttons there. We can go from feature to feature, including climate, Pandora, navigation if it was equipped, and then right there, radio, bam. Hit the next button, you end up in your phone dialing menu, hit the home button again, and it just keeps going. Then we have our several different knobs on the right and left side, which control our volume and radio tuner. Hit the button again, and you will go back to your last screen. You really just overall couldn't ask for an easier system to use. It offers many great features paired with the hand controls on the steering wheel, which relate, of course, to your volume and channeling as far as the radio stations go. And then you also have the screen in between your tachometer and speedometer, where you can again go right ahead, go through your different radio stations, and they just really just do such a nice job with the layout and graphics. We have our tire pressure, we have our speed, we have a timer. You really just couldn't ask for more features. However, a great luxury feature is the heated steering wheel. This gets nice and warm. Not too hot, though. Some steering wheels have been known to get really hot when the heater is on, but this one, perfect. Now let's put it in drive and take it for a little spin. The first thing that you'll notice when you sit in this vehicle is just how very quiet the car is when you step into it. That is due to Buick's special quieting technology. We have extra padding in the door panels, special soundproofing in the glass, and it really shows. It's extremely quiet and just such a nice gentle ride. On the interior as far as the noise goes. They really keep the noise levels down to an extreme that is very welcome. Now, another thing you'll of course notice is the great looks that this vehicle offers, along with power with the turbo as the car zooms on by. People will definitely see you coming in this vehicle down the street with its overall new appearance and new look. It's just really an exciting vehicle to be seen driving in. It fits in no matter where you're going very nicely, whether it's in a nice neighborhood or trying to get that small parallel parking spot downtown. It really will just be an ease to drive. Now, speaking of driving, we have a 2-liter 4-cylinder 259 horsepower engine with 295 pound-feet of torque. This car is so green, even the wildlife is attracted to it. Well, the vehicle is getting about 22 to 23 in the city and 32 to 34 on the highway, depending on your driving style. Now, speed is this vehicle's middle name, as I'll demonstrate here in a quick 0 to 60 test. Now, it's real-world conditions. Just going ahead and putting the foot down on a straight, empty road. Smooth power delivery straight through until 60, and I will tell you, I'm very pleased. Hardly any noticeable turbo lag in this vehicle. They've done a very good job with minimizing that. I just am so happy to have been able to experience this vehicle. I've been really honestly blown away with how nice the driving characteristics of it are. Well, a 2014 Buick Regal can be yours for only $29,000 with options, and of course the limited GS model we get the price tag all the way up to around $37,000. Well, thanks for watching.